Hey friends, and welcome back to my channel. It's Brandi, and if you might have noticed, I got a microphone, so yay to me. And let's address the elephant in the room. Yes, I am wearing a blonde wig today. Thank you. Thank you for noticing. And I am a little sick, that's why my voice is a little raspy, but also it's giving ASMR, so I'm not really that mad about it. Anyways, today I think I was just going to hop on here and do a little tattoo tour / question and answer video because I thought of a few more questions and I got a few more questions from you guys. So real quick, we are almost at our 100 subscriber special. We are literally at 93 right now. So next video will be the 100 subscriber special. I am so excited. Thank you guys so much for this again. I love you guys so much. And yeah, today I just want to do a little Q&A / tattoo tour. Since I know I have a bunch of them, I had 21 at least in the last Q&A. If you haven't seen that video, I'll link it down below. It was a drunk Q&A. This one's going to be sober, so sorry to disappoint. Womp womp, but it's going to be sober this time. And now that I have my high quality microphone and my little setup here, I'm feeling like very much YouTuber, but also very much like I could go interview my dogs. And I kind of want to do that. Next video, I'll interview my pibbles, my two doggos, and I'll get their opinions on everything. If that's something you're feeling, we could definitely do that. I know I look like a different person today, so I'm so sorry, but I cannot stop looking at myself. I'm like, oh my God, with the blonde. Oh yeah, with the blonde. Let's start this little tattoo tour. All right, let's start off with the first tattoo I ever got professionally done, which is my sunflower. Ooh, beautiful. She is beauty, she is grace. She is Miss United States. I told my mom I was getting it way smaller, like half that size, and I came home and I was like, hey! She wasn't happy with me, but there was nothing she could do at that point. At that point, there was nothing anyone could do. We all knew I was gonna be covered in tattoos. She knew I knew. It was fine. She wasn't really that mad. I love you, Mom. I think my camera's a little crooked. There we go. Right? Yeah, that's fine. You'll just have to take my word for this one, but I have an alien right behind my ear that looks just like this, and it's green. I'm just not going to show you because the wig's on, and I am not taking off the wig. I put a lot of time and effort into my look today. So I think I'm going to just keep it on. But I have an alien right behind my ear. And then I believe there's a tattoo on my foot I cannot show you because of legal reasons. Legal reason being I'm not showing my feet on the internet. But maybe I'll show you a sneak peek. Like, if y'all promise not to be fucking weird about it, I'll show you a sneak peek. That was the sneak peek. Very, very short, sorry. And then I have one on my ankle. Again, it's going to be hard to show you without showing you my foot, so just take my word for it. It's Saturn. It's nothing fancy. Just a little Saturn. And then let's start with the arm. Starting at the top, we have Remy the rat. Would you have anything to say, Remy? Anything to say, Remy? I love this tattoo. He's my fave. It's supposed to say anyone can cook around him, but I haven't finished it yet. And then moving on to Medusa. Medusa, anything you'd like to say today for the ladies?
Shut the hell up, bitch.
Hell yeah. Again, sorry if I'm like heavy breathing. I'm literally getting over a sickness right now, and I feel like I'm just like heavy breathing into the microphone, and I'm so sorry about that. Goodness gracious. Okay, moving on to one of my faves, my fairy tattoo. She's just so intricate and colorful. I love, love, love her. And yeah, she's just one of my faves. It hurt like a bitch when they were up in my armpit, but it was so worth it. Because look at that. She's gorgeous. She's beautiful. And then I have a little Banksy style. And then I have, this is a tattoo for my dad. I have a tattoo for every one of my family members, but he has a similar yin yang, and I just added the hearts and stuff like that. But I love you, sweetheart. Love my dad too. Love you, Dad. Then I have these two little mushroom guys. He's dancing right there. He has a little knife. These are my eyes when I used to wear colored contacts all the time. I just can't afford them anymore, so womp womp. And then I have an umbrella. This was a flash tattoo for $100. Little well shit with some raindrops. One of my faves, my butterfly, my three-eyed butterfly. She is one of my faves as well. Easier to show you like that, probably. And last but not least, my snake. Just got the sun, not the sun, it's got the moon around it in different phases, and I love her too. I love all my tattoos. That's why I got them. I have one on my sternum. I can give you guys a sneak peek of that one. Don't be fucking weird about it. Anyways, don't be fucking weird. I'll give you guys a sneak peek of that one. It's just a lotus flower. It's like a big lotus flower that just sits right there on my chest. In the last video, I showed you my back tattoo, so we don't need to see that one again. Also, I'm not lifting my shirt up for obvious reasons, but it's just a sun and a moon on my back for my sister. And then I have some on my legs. Let's move the camera down a little bit. I have a sword and a mushroom lady. Those are pretty cool too. There we go. Finally got it figured out over here. Got my life figured out. But I think that's it for the tattoo tour portion of this video. So we could get on to the question and answer portion. Q&A, if you will. The first question I wrote down is, what's your favorite flower? And I would have to say my favorite flower is the sunflower, obviously. But I got them because they always follow the light, and I think that's very beautiful and sappy or whatever the fuck. I got it when I was really depressed, so it just means a lot to me. So that's why I got a sunflower, and that's why my sunflower is my favorite, because they always follow the light and they can grow in the most tough conditions through anything, basically. And there's a lot of them in my home state from where I grew up in Texas, so I really like them. The really big ones too. I love the big ones. The next question I wrote down is, well, why don't I go get the paper and bring it closer to me? That would be A+ brain. And now I can talk off camera. Hello. The next question I wrote down is most watched TV show. And I'd have to say my most watched TV show is That 70s Show before it got taken off Netflix. I still find ways to watch it, but it was like my favorite show ever to watch. I grew up watching it with my parents, and then I just watched it on my own time. I've watched it through and through probably like 3 times at least. The next question I wrote down is, do you believe in ghosts? Ooh. I actually do believe in ghosts. I worked at the Stanley Hotel, and for 3 days, not because I didn't want to work there longer, but because of the Estes fires that happened actually, that destroyed a lot of Estes Park, where the Stanley Hotel is located. I worked there for 3 days. On the 3rd day is when the hotel, when everything caught fire except for the hotel, basically, around the Estes area. And I got trapped at the Stanley Hotel for a little while. We thought it was going to have to be overnight, but it ended up that I could evacuate the hotel and everything on the day, so I didn't have to stay the night there by myself, because what the fuck? I was texting my fiance frantic. I was like, there's no way I'm staying here by myself without you in a room by myself. This place is haunted as shit. It's, what the fuck? I'm not staying here alone. All by myself. I'm just a girl in the world. But I felt creeped out when I worked at the Stanley Hotel, honestly. I went to all the spots and in the underground area where the employees go and stuff like that. It was super creepy. Cleaning the rooms and everything, that was fun. Getting to see all the architecture of the building and how everything was just beautiful as well too. It was a very old, historic building. I loved that aspect of it as well. And I honestly would work there again if I had the chance. I was going to. It's just a really far drive from where I live, unfortunately. It's like 45 minutes to an hour, depending on traffic. And that's just a long ways to go to work every day. It's just a lot on your car. It's just a lot. So dreams will be dreams. That's all I gotta say. My next one said, have you ever had to cut somebody off from drinking in your time of being a server or a bartender? And yes, I have. I don't really have like a story about it because it's not really me that gets to cut people off. It's more of managerial stuff. You just tell the managers, hey, this person is doing this and they've had this many drinks and I think it's time to cut them off. That's basically my job. And then the managers have to do the rest and deal with them because I don't have the authority to cut somebody off. But I kind of do, if you know what I mean, because of it's like my opinion that can go towards cutting somebody off as well. But whatever, I might cut this one out of the video because that was kind of boring. You ever just have a dance party to the music that's playing in your head? Because I do. It's a good time. You should try it sometime. What do you mean there's no music playing in your head at all times? Pardon? Pardon? That's funny because especially with this tiny microphone too. I'm feeling like a singer. I'm feeling like this is my stage. This is my moment to shine. Back to the questions. And I said, do you prefer the beach or the mountains? And honestly, I prefer the beach and my fiance prefers the mountains. So we moved up to the mountains and I just go home and visit my family near the beach every once in a while. Like once a year I go visit them. So love them. If you're watching, they're probably not. So whatever. It's fine. I feel like there's like a singular hair that I can't find across my face. And it's really, really freaking me out. Hi, welcome to my TED Talk. All right, next up on my little list, dream car. And my dream car is an Aston Martin. Every time you see an Aston Martin, you just know that's an Aston Martin. And they are beautiful. Beautiful vehicles. So I'd have to say that is my dream car. Right now I drive a Honda, so. But I love her, it's fine. It's what I can afford, and it's lovely. All right, next question. Next question says favorite hobby. And right now my favorite hobby has to be either painting or crocheting, which sounds really old and like boring. But I'd have to say that is like two of my favorite hobbies at the moment is crocheting. I'm making a baby blanket at the moment. And I'm painting a picture of a beach scene at the moment. It's a paint by numbers, but I'm still doing it. So it's my paint by numbers. And I'm going to say that I accomplished a painting at the end of this because I did. Even though I didn't think of it in my own little brain. It's a paint by numbers, but whatever. I also love, oh my gosh, I love diamond dots. And if you don't know what a diamond dot is, let me show you. It's actually called diamond art. So sorry. But this is the one I haven't started yet. I'm going to start her pretty soon. It is a moth. Oh my God, she's gorgeous. It is a moth. You can get these at Hobby Lobby, Joann Fabrics, any kind of store like that. Any craft store in your area. This one's for advanced experts because you know me, an advanced expert. But if you've never tried those, you should definitely run to your local craft store and get you maybe just a simple one to start out because they do take a little while if you get the advanced. Not saying like you have to be advanced to do it. It takes a fat minute if you're gonna sit down and want to, like, if you have a fat minute, yeah, just sit down with your little project and get going, because it's gonna take you a fat minute, but it's so gorgeous when it's done. So gorgeous. Let me go get one of my faves. She's one of my favorites. It took me over 3 months to make this, and every single one of those is diamonds. I can get you closer. Every single one of those is diamonds on there. So I love this one. She's like my pride and joy. But they have many of designs. If you go, I call them diamond dots because I follow this website. They always text me. They're called diamond dots, and they sell these like patterns for the diamond dots. Go out and get you one, guys. I'm telling you. The next question I wrote down is, have you ever been fishing? And yes, I have been fishing. I grew up in the South, and my dad likes fishing and hunting and all that good stuff. So I've been fishing and hunting and all that good stuff, all that good country stuff in my lifetime. Plenty of times, actually. I do enjoy a good fishing trip because I will eat a good fish. Especially a good fish fry. Those are always the best. But yes, I have been fishing. And another question is, if I could go anywhere in the world right now, what would it be? Or where would it be? Sorry. And the answer would be Costa Rica. I am in love with Costa Rica. It's such a beautiful country. And I have the Pura Vida tattooed on my foot, on the side of my foot. Right about here, actually. I could have just used that as a diagram. I have it tattooed on my foot, and it means pure life. And it's just a saying they say in Costa Rica. It's kind of like Rastafarian. It's a saying. It's a culture. It's a lifestyle. But it's just for the Costa Rican people. And I love it so much there. If I could live there, I would. But it's just not practical. And that's okay. That's okay. I have on here, who's my dream man? But that question's kind of boring, and he's not even going to be watching this probably, but it's my fiance. My dream man is my fiance. I love him with all my heart, and I can't wait to marry him. Oh my God, guys. I bet you didn't even know I was engaged, but I am. Thank you so much for the applause. Thank you. But I think that's all the questions I have for today. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a comment. If you like that I got a microphone for you guys, make sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe. I am so disgustingly close to 100 subscribers, and my next video is going to be the 100 subscriber special. So guys, please subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching again if you've made it this far. And honestly, I don't have much else to say. This has been a great time hanging out together. I hope you'll come and hang out and get with me. Huh? What? I hope you'll come and hang out with me again sometime soon. And peace and love. I'll see y'all next time. Mwah.